Today let us take up the topic ecology and ecosystem, in which we are going to see about the what is ecology, ecosystem, biome, and then the energy flow. All these subtopics we are going to see. First, we will see what is meant by ecology. Eco means environment, logy means study. So, the environmental study is always called ecology, in which we are going to see about the that is the world is made up of four spheres, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. All these things we are going to study in ecology. And the lithosphere is the study of, litho means study, sphere means world. So the world is made up of stones, rocks. So the study of the rocks and other things, and how what is the stone, what all the earth, these things we are going to study in lithosphere. And hydrosphere is the water and related topics, that is called hydrosphere. And biosphere, the animal, plants, fauna and flora that occupies the world, that study is known as biosphere. And another thing is atmosphere. The atmosphere is made up of 80% of nitrogen and 20% oxygen. The remaining point something with the inert gases. These things we are going to study in atmosphere. So the combination of the four sphere is known as ecology. And the ecosystem is the study of the fauna and flora with reference to how it relates to or how the biotic and abiotic factors influence the biotic and the fauna and flora, how it supports, and how the abiotic and biotic factors influence the living being, that is fauna and flora, that is plants and animals. How the plants and animals are interrelated to abiotic factors and biotic factors, and that study is known as the ecosystem. So the ecosystem is the study of fauna and flora. Fauna means animals and flora means plants. These things are how it interrelated to the biotic factors. Biotic means life, and abiotic factors. So the abiotic factors are the water or the sunlight and the atmospheric gases, carbon dioxide, oxygen. These things are coming under abiotic factors. The biotic factors is the plants, how the autotrops support the primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers, and how the deleterious matter or the decomposers also support the biotic factors. These things are going to be dealt in ecosystem. Then, so the ecosystem is everywhere, in pond, in terrestrial, in sea, in forest, in land, everywhere the ecosystem is available. System means a combination of things. Eco means environment. In environment, the system of abiotic and biotic factors support the living things, that is, or influence the living thing, that is the plants, animals, that is ecosystem. And biome means in a particular that is habitat, in a particular climatic condition, the particular type of animals and plants are abundant, or they are surviving in a normal way, or better than other plants or animals. So that is called biome. Biome means the particular species of plants and animals thriving on particular climate and particular terrestrial, that is known as biome. So in the world level, the biomes are classified into temperate forest, rain forest, and cold climates, tundra, and then savanna grasslands and deserts. These are all called biomes. So the biomes are interconnected with the ecosystem. So the biomes are particularly in a particular place with reference to climate, for a particular climate and particular habitat. Certain plants and animals are abundant and they survive better than any other thing, that is called biome. So the biomes are divided into tundra forest, tundra regions, the savanna grasslands and desert, the Thar desert or Sahara desert, and desert, in particular deserts, what all the animal species are found, and rain forest, temperate forest. These things we are going to study in biome. And types of ecosystem. The ecosystem is divided into aquatic and terrestrial. So it is divided into aquatic and terrestrial. Terrestrial means the plants or animals found in the land. Aquatic means in water. The aquatic is again divided into, that is freshwater and marine water. Marine water is salty and freshwater is free from salt. And in freshwater we are going to study about the lotic and lentic. Lotic means the water which is in flow, the fresh water or the water free from salts in flowing condition, such as a river. These things we are going to study. And in river, what type of animals or plants are found, that is called lotic. And lentic means the stagnant water which are found in pool, pond, that is called lentic. That study is known as the aquatic ecosystem. And terrestrial ecosystem also, what type of plants or animals are found in terrestrial. These things we are going to study in types of ecosystem. Then components of ecosystem. The ecosystem is divided into, as I already told you, ecosystem means eco and system. System means combination of things. That is called biotic factors and abiotic. Biotic means life. Biotic means life. A means without life. And biotic means with life. What are things found with life? That is plants and animals. Plants and animals. The plants are called autotrops. Because the plants can produce the required food for the development and other thing. The plant can prepare the food material by itself with the help of carbon dioxide and water. They prepare with the help of sunlight and carbon dioxide, sunlight and carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chlorophyll. With these things, chlorophyll found in the leaf, that is green pigment, chlorophyll. They prepare the food material C6 H2O plus oxygen. So this is known as autotrops. These are all called, otherwise called producers, and they only support the plants and animals. They only support the animals. That is, the animals is otherwise called heterotrops. Hetero means different, trop means the dependent. It depends upon the autotrops, that is plants. So without plants, the animals cannot survive. So these are all called biotic components of, or biotic factors of the ecosystem. And abiotic factors, the sunlight, water, humidity, carbon dioxide, and these are all coming under abiotic factors. The abiotic factors is always also called decomposers. Decomposers are bacteria, and they form the their dead material is becomes the sediment, and it forms the strata for the plants, or it provides the food also for the animals also. That is called decomposers. Decompose means it decomposes the dead materials and convert it into the energy for supplying to the plants and animals. So this is called components of ecosystem. The components of ecosystem consist of biotic factors and abiotic factors. Biotic means the life factors. The life factors are the plants and animals. As already told you, plants are autotrops. They prepare food material by itself with the help of carbon dioxide and water, and with the help of sunlight and chlorophyll. They prepare food material by itself, that is starch. Then abiotic factors, the A means without, bio means life, without life. The factors are sunlight, water, humidity, carbon dioxide. These are all called abiotic factors. And function of an ecosystem, with the what is the use of ecosystem? With the use of, if the ecosystem is not found, then we cannot see the plants and animals in the realm of the world. Without the ecosystem, there is no possibility of plant and animal. So the ecosystem nurture the fauna and flora. The second function is it gives energy to the fauna and flora because of the ecosystem, abiotic factors. Because of the sunlight, it gives energy to the producers, that is plants. So the function of the ecosystem is providing of energy and the nurturing of the plants and animals. These are all the function of the ecosystem. Then energy flow in ecosystem. How the energy flow? So the main energy is derived from sunlight only. Sunlight only the energy is derived. So this from the sunlight, 50% of the sunlight, 50% is dissipated in the atmosphere, and 50% is absorbed by land or the terrestrial or the earth. And out of 50%, the plants take away the energy from the, so about 1% of the energy is taken from the 50% of the sunlight, dissipated or if are absorbed by the land, and by that energy the plants can produce the food materials. That is called energy flow in ecosystem. So the energy is flow in the ecosystem. Without this energy in the world, nothing will survive. So the sun gives energy to the plants and animals. 50% of the energy is dissipated in the atmosphere and 50% absorbed by land, and out of 50%, 1% of energy is taken by the plants, and they prepare food material by themselves. That's why it is called autotrops. And energy flow through atmosphere. So the energy flow through atmosphere by means of through the atmosphere only we get the energy, and that energy is governed by two laws of thermodynamics. First is energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So it may be converted from one form to another. So we have seen the equation: carbon dioxide, water, sunlight. With the help of sunlight, the carbon dioxide and water is converted into the that is carbohydrate and oxygen. Similarly, the carbon dioxide, the sugar C6H12O6 is with the help of oxygen, the energy, it becomes carbon dioxide and water. So this is called energy flow. So with the help of oxygen, what happens, in the plant the starch is burnt, or the starch is converted into carbon dioxide and water. So this is called energy flow through atmosphere. So the energy found in the plants is with the help of oxygen, it again converted into carbon dioxide and water. This is called energy flow through atmosphere, and these are governed by two things. One is called, that is, energy can, according to law of thermodynamics, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So the energy in one form is converted into another form. Second thing, second is, while from one level to another level, that is called tropic. When energy flow from one level to another level, there is loss of energy, that is in the form of heat. That is from producer to producer plant, and the consumer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, and then tertiary consumer. So producer is plant, and plant is eaten away by it may be the consumer, maybe plant is eaten away by the fishes, and the very big fishes are snake. The fishes are taken away by snake, and tertiary means hog. So these are all called the because of the energy flow, these things are possible. That is the oil from producer to consumer and consumer to secondary consumer. The energy flow, while the energy flow from one level to another level, or one topic to another topic, there is a loss of energy in the form of heat. So heat is evolved while doing so. From one level to while energy is flowing from one level to another level, the heat is dissipated, and the heat is come out while doing respiration. So this is called respiration. While doing respiration, the carbon dioxide and water vapor is also released. Apart from that, heat is also released. That is, heat is in the form of energy, and that is called energy flow. This is the second law of thermodynamics. While the energy flow from one level to another level, that is producer to primary consumer to secondary consumer, and tertiary consumer, there is the loss of energy, and that loss of energy is in the form of heat. So this is the energy flow through atmosphere. This is by law of thermodynamics. So, and biomes, in biomes we are seeing the primary consumer, the plants taken away by the fishes, small fishes, that is phytoplankton and other thing, and it will be taken away by the snakes and hawk. These are all coming under the biomes is and food web is. So say the grass will be taken away by the rabbit, and rabbit will be taken away by the that is tiger. This is called a biome. Like that, grass is taken by the rat is taken away by the snake, and snake is then it may be divided by tiger. Like that, these are all called food web. The interconnection between one habitat to another habitat is called biome, and one thing is interconnected with another is called food web. So these are all coming under ecology and ecosystem. So the biodiversity and other thing we'll see in the next topic. With this, we conclude this ecology and ecosystem.